You know, they say women come in the form of demons. Men come in the form of demons as well. And you can tell because he'll start draining your energy. It's all good at first. It feels great. Until you start, catching some feelings for him. Because he knows exactly what to do. Very cunning is Satan. And a lot of these niggas is walking around whole demons. Not because they're evil, because they got a pitchfork. But because they're weak. And they've allowed all this evil to overtake them because they don't have no discipline. Having sex with this one and that one. Mixing spirits. You can't stop drinking. You can't stop lusting. You can't go to the gym. You're weak. So that kind of man, sister, will bring you down to a pulp to your grave if you allow him to. That's the power of a man. Or the opposite, he can exalt you and have you feeling like you up here in the clouds. And some people will say, oh, you got to feel like that for yourself. Yes, you do. But when you become one with a person, that person affects your energy. When you're becoming one with a person and that person is bringing you all the way down to ground zero, that is the devil. That's what the devil does. Because when you have a higher calling, he don't want you to see it. So he'll send a half-assed man to destroy you. Men wear masks, women wear makeup. A lot of your baby's dads are demons. Put the baby on you, left you to take care of responsibility by yourself because he wants you to struggle. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But as women, we got to be stronger than that. We got to be better than that. We got to be more strategic. Stop letting these fuck niggas invade our space as queens. Say the prayers. Talk to God. Follow God. Ask him to send you a king. Tell him to protect you from the demons of this world. Because they out here. These niggas will use your car. These niggas, they don't bring nothing good to your table. You can get dick from anywhere. It feels good. But it also feels horrible. Of course, anything the devil got is going to feel good at first. Till that shit start overtaking you. Draining you. Don't let it happen. Dear God, bless the women of this world. Send your angels charge of them. Send them masculine kings that can elevate them and keep those roaches far, far away.
So today we're going to be talking about toxic and evil men. As I was going through TikTok, I landed on these videos where women were talking about how evil and toxic men can be. Please leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section about these videos. I'm going to be playing them and I'll be pausing and giving you guys how I feel and my opinion, my personal opinion. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts and opinions down below. So without wasting time, let's dive right in and I'll come back with my opinion.
Toxic men have a secret that they don't want women to know. And that secret is that they are evil. See, when we're in these toxic relationships, we don't understand what evil really is. We think that, he's just going through a hard time. He had a rough childhood. He went through a divorce. He just went through a divorce. He just needs time to heal. And I'm just going to be this person's peace and love and this and that. But none of that stuff is true. Because a lot of these men out here, not all, because there's some great ones out here, but we talking about the toxic ones. A lot of these men out here are evil. And they're intentional about it. And what they'll do, narcissistic men, toxic men, is that they'll find out your weak spots, your trauma points, as I call it, when you're dating, during that beginning phase of you being excited and thinking that this could be somebody special. This your kingdom spouse. This the man that you're supposed to be with. They'll find out your strengths, your weaknesses, the things. So what they do is they come up with a plan. They formulate a plan to systematically break you down. And what they do is find out your deepest wounds from when you were a child. See, this is what they don't want you to know. And by them creating this push and pull in the relationship, you like, what's wrong with him? Why he not calling me? Why he not texting me? Like, he takes whatever. Now he's cheating. Why is he doing this? It's to keep you in bondage. It's to keep you distracted from who you truly are. Because the truth is, these men want you to think that they have something special to offer you, but they don't. They don't have anything special to offer you. They just hope you come into agreement with the fact that they're more powerful than you. They have something to offer you, but they really don't have anything to offer you but pain, misery, grief. See, when you're with these men, don't you notice how your whole nervous system is all tore up? Just think about it. It's all torn up. You're always in fear and anxiety, and you don't know what's going on. You're trying to perform for love and trying to meet his needs all the time, but you're literally forgetting about yourself. You're erasing the person that God created you to be, that anointed, that called woman of God. This stuff is real. These wicked men don't want you to know that they're evil. It's not the fact that he's just going through a hard time. It's not the fact that, oh, he had childhood trauma. He just need, just patience and you just going to be there for him. No, it's everything to do with the fact that they're evil, and it's intentional. And what they do is they'll breadcrumb you. They'll make you have this toxic hope, really this false hope, believing that one day he's going to change for you. And he's not. He's not going to change. And the truth is, he's not going to change, because he's the same man with every woman. Now, his strategy may be slightly different depending on that woman. Some women love romance. Some women love, just staying on the phone. Some women love being, whining and dining and all that. Some women love going out on trips. Some women just love simple things, like just going through, walks in the park. Some women are, just religious. Oh, if you go to church with me, that means he's a good man. Whatever it is, right? They will formulate and mold themselves into that person. That's why I tell my clients all the time, when you meet men, do not tell them your cheat code. Don't tell them what you want in a man. Don't tell them about your childhood trauma. All that stuff is reserved for somebody who, number one, you already took to the Lord, and you already spoke about who this man was, and you asked the Lord to reveal that man's heart to you. And once God said that man is safe and he gave you confirmation, then you're going to be like, okay, let me go forward and share more about myself. God tells us to guard our hearts. He doesn't tell us to tell every single thing, because he says out of our heart, the issues of life flow out of it. So when you get brokenhearted, it takes a long time to recover from that. And wicked men will not tell you that. Narcissistic men are not going to tell you that. What they're going to do is make you promises. They're going to love bomb you. They're going to create this fantasy in your brain. It's not a fantasy in theirs, because they know that they can't live up to that. They know that they're liars. But what they'll do is make you believe. See, this is how the spiritual realm works. It's a spirit of delusion. God says we're led away by our own desires. Don't be a silly woman, like the Bible says. Be a wise woman and see through the lies. Every man you meet, take that person back to God. God will reveal that person's heart and their true nature, so you will not get fooled. I'm Coach Luana. If you need an inner healing deliverance session, if you're heartbroken, you want to recover, if you're dealing with narcissistic abuse, please send me an email at askcoachlr@gmail.com or go to www.luanaratcliffe.com.
I'm going to explain a concept that all of you guys should know about men. This is going to be painful, so grab some tissue. So it's like a very sick cycle. I'm sorry. Basically, a man will like you, right? He'll be interested in you, right? He will pursue you, right? He will get with you, right? You'll be in your honeymoon stage. You'll be in love with him, right? And then he'll start being disrespectful, rude, crossing boundaries. That can be a lot of things. It can be as simple as calling you out your name, which is not simple, but you know what I mean? Or all the way to like being unloyal and, losing your trust, etc., etc. Now, what's going to happen when that happens is you're going to have this fit of rage, and you're not going to know what to do, and you're going to freak out, and you're going to argue and yell and fuss and fight, and he's going to tell you that he's none of those things that you say that he is and that he didn't mean it, and you're going to forgive him. Now, this is where it gets really messed up. After you show how that made you feel, he's going to like you a lot less. Even though he was the one who made you feel that way, you reacting made him like you a little bit less. And this is the sickest part. You didn't leave him the first time when you should have. So you're back with him. You're thinking that things are all sorted out. Things are going to go better. Things are going to be fixed. But actually, like I said, he likes you a little bit less. He finds you a little bit irritating now. And his eyes go wondering. And he might meet a girl, 2 or 3, who's so nice, so sweet, so charming to him. And he's like, wow, this girl, she treats me so much better than what's her name. She's actually fun to be around. And he starts developing feelings for her because he feels like she actually likes him. Because you're mean to him. You argue with him. You yell at him. You call his phone down. You don't let him do his own thing. But this girl, she's mysterious. She doesn't even have his phone number yet. And he's like, wow, you know what? This girl, I think I like her. And the whole time, the only reason that girl is being nice to you is because you haven't treated her like garbage, like how you treated me. That's why she's so nice to you. That's why she seems like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day, because she doesn't even know the real you. But guess what? It's just like this horrible cycle, because he's gonna pursue her. And you're gonna be left wondering what you did wrong. You're gonna be left wondering if you're ugly, if you're fat, definitely going to Ozempic. No, girl. It's him. It's all him. He doesn't like you because you called him out. So your only options were to let him do whatever he wanted and walk all over you, which a lot of girls do. A lot of girls do. You could be one of those. You could be a pushover. Go ahead. Or you could be the grown, responsible woman that you are, where you told him that's not okay, and now he doesn't really like you as much. And like, it's just a sick cycle. And it doesn't matter if you've been with that person for a month or 10 years. If you get to that point where you call him out and he's like, wow, well, this girl over here doesn't do all this annoying stuff to me because she doesn't know you. Yeah, it's a sick cycle, I know, but if you can relate, I'm just letting you know that he's the problem, girl. He's the problem, not you.
I think this is a funny video because I was thinking to myself as I was watching these videos, I was like, it's ironic because men know and experience these wickedness and evilness. They experience these wicked and evil women, but they rarely come out and talk about them. Women are just quick to come out and expose and all that, and forgetting they're also not human. But anyways, my point is, it goes both ways. I think it goes both ways. Like, you can find wicked women, evil women, like the video that I just posted, I think 2 days ago. This woman married to her husband cheated on her husband with his relatives and had 3 kids. All 3 kids of that woman are not her husband's children. Therefore, his relatives. What kind of wickedness and disrespect that can be? Like, if that's not evil, I don't know what to call it. These are the stories that I watch, and when I'm looking at and listening to these videos that these women are making, I'm like, wow. It's like they're blind to what other evil women do. But anyways, me personally, that's my opinion. But just be careful. There are wicked men and wicked women. There are toxic, evil women, just like there is toxic and evil men. It goes both ways. You just get a blessing from God and he brings to you that good human being. I'm not saying that your person should be perfect. No, because no one is perfect. But, to get a good person, to get a good husband, to get a good wife, it's a blessing in this world because people are crazy out there. And if you have that good person, don't take them for granted. They might have their shortfalls, no one is perfect, just like you are not perfect. Just be tolerant of each other. Give your person grace, especially if they are a good person. Help them out in their weaknesses, other than just dropping them and you're like, oh, I'm going to the next person. You're gonna land on someone even worse than that. I'm not saying that you may not get someone who is better than your person. All I'm saying is that it's a blessing to have a good person, and if you can realize that, then treasure that person. And guess what? If that person is a good person, they're going to treasure you back. They're going to feel like you're a blessing in their lives too. That is if your energies match in a good way. But creating soul ties with evil and wicked people, men and women, oh my God, it's draining. You'll never get peace in this world. You'll age gloomy. You won't age gracefully, let me say. You'll have to go through a lot. Mental abuse, emotional abuse, and people think that it's only physical abuse that is, regarded as abuse. No, someone can abuse you. Like if you land on a narcissist, oh my God, you may wish you were not born. I've seen some crazy bad stories out there, but just be careful. To me, that's my humble opinion, that there are both wicked men and women. It goes both ways. Us coming out and shaming men on this war between men and women, it doesn't help. We just have to be working on ourselves and be better people for ourselves first, and then for the people around us. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna leave you with a small video. See you later.
I personally think it's just something so sinister about men. Let me explain. Now, I feel like when it comes to men, they can be evil, almost demon-like, very methodic on what they do, very strategic on what they do. And like I said before, it's like we don't give them enough credit for how much they really do use their brain, okay? We like to be funny and say men are so stupid. They're so slow. No. They're smarter than we want to give them credit for. Because the way they know how to get what they want out of women, use women, just the grimy things that they do, it's just something so sinister about it. Like you really have to, it's almost like it's no heart there, basically. And they will do anything to get whatever it is they want out of a situation, even if it's lying to you, using you, abusing you, manipulating you, and they don't care about it. That'd be my whole thing. They don't care about what they do. It's one thing to make mistakes. Maybe you're not a perfect person. It's like they know what they be doing and don't give a damn about it. The shit is scary, man. The shit is scary.